You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle, so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio station that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is to make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If if you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the palace. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody. Can I preach on?
Best way to
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my head from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader. man on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me out. That the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the village. In the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
WZYE 95.9.
top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are Run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fix it TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We build it TNT. UNC will get it done. So whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Run and tell everybody the best is yet to come. We shape it TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody together we are one. We grow in TNT. UNC will get it done. Up, straight to the top. We're moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. We say, oh, whatever. We'll get it done. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Should have acted.
Bono, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can bona, the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad champion. She come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey. Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stump. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamala the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fit too. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamala the mountain, she na move, she na shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamala, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamala, 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 Trinidad forever.
And of course, we're back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me bring in my pal, the young man himself, from, some people say Marabella, some people say Sally Bay, but I say Sally Bay. Uncle Tommy, welcome. How are you?
Great. Thank you from Sally Bay.
Yeah, Sally Bay, man.
Sally Bay. Sally Bay.
Rich people place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, only rich people could live down there. I went down there, I see a mansion have like about 10 acres on a beach. You know what I mean?
What?
Beachfront property, boy. Where you from? You could see the beach where you from? When you in there?
Yeah, you can see the beach.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. When you in Chumaka,
but I'm not beachfront.
The way you could see the beach, that is the big. When I went in Chumaka, I could see the man, I could see the lavas. You know what I mean? You have a nice view of the lavas, you know, Tommy. You can't miss it.
Let me put it in perspective. I can see the sea.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. I can't see no sea from where I live there. You know that? So you could get a little sea breeze and thing.
Lots of sea breeze.
Okay, look at that. You see? Oh, you have it good, man. Tommy, you have it good, man. Don't be upset. You know, your parents did well. You know what I mean? Your parents and your family did well. I know nothing wrong with that. You no problem with that.
So let's talk about you. How was your day?
Today was my off day. You know, it's 3 days on, 1 day off. 3 days on, 1 day off. That's how it is. So listen, I stay home. I ain't do no schoolwork. I rest and I do things for the program, and that was about it. And I wash up some dishes and things. I wash up some wares and things.
Okay.
Tommy, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When you used to cook, right? You used to cook, right?
Yep.
All right. When you used to cook, do you cook and when you finish the stove that's been in a mess? Or when you finish cook, the stove clean?
The way I am, I like to clean one time.
No, I ain't asking you that. I ask you when you're cooking, if the stove has been a mess when you're cooking.
No, I can't stand it.
Tommy, me in plain, I know big cooker. Eh? So I learned to cook when I was in Trinidad, but I stopped cooking. And I start cooking again. And when I cook, Tommy, the stove does be Tommy, I figure you have an idea where I'm going here. I ain't going all the way. I'm going halfway. I mean,
His stove does need a little love.
eh?
His stove needs a little love after you when you're cooking.
When I cook, the stove will be clean. Clean, clean, clean. You understand?
Okay.
And then there were other times when I had to clean the stove. Right? So I leaving it right there. So folks, when all you cook, are you the type of cooker that's had to clean the stove and clean it after? Or are you the type of cooker that, you know, when you finish, you ain't even have to touch the stove? When I finish, Tommy, and Tommy, this is the other thing, eh? When I make a pilau, Tommy, a pilau, rice and peas, that's my favorite, eh? Rice and peas. It don't have no bun in it. You understand?
Okay.
It's not none. You could eat from the bottom. It's like everything cooked, nothing in wasted. Because anytime you have bun in your pot, I feel you're wasting food. You understand? So you used to get bun?
If I neglect the stove, I'll have it up too high.
No,
but what time still I used to manage my affairs.
No, I have a certain level that I put it on, and I put it on that level, and I know when I have to go in and it's good to go.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So folks, when you cook, do you get bun in your pot? If you get bun in your pot, you're not a good cook. In my estimation. If you don't get bun, especially when you cook rice, right? And you could eat from the bottom of the pot, you are splendiferous cook. Yeah? So I feel, Tommy, that I'm a splendiferous cook. I feel so.
Yeah, I can handle business good too.
Yeah. So let's go to the chat. First in the chat was Ramdio Baiju.
Baiju.
Yeah, pleasant good afternoon, Professor Wall Street, Tommy, and the village. Yeah. Ramdio says, Almighty God continue to bless the village and all the villagers. Pleasant good afternoon to everyone on the live blessings. Yeah, Ramdio come first and second. Third. Yeah, correct is right. Like and share when UNC win, PNM continue to lose. Full 100. Okay, your partner come third by four. Well, second. Yeah. Eh?
Batos.
You are Bato second?
Where Batos says?
What time? I have Bolsang at 4:49.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Next thing he go start to complain how we cheating him and all kind of thing, you know. You know you like to complain already. Make sure you get that right there, Tommy.
Let me see this was Bolsang or Batos.
Anyhow, yeah, all right, I'll come back to that one. 4:49 of them. Next was Bennett Thomas. Good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. And Miss Santa Cruz. Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and my friends in the village chat. See you all in a while. Bolsang. Good evening, Walls, Uncle Tommy, and those on the chat listening. Rajendra Maharaj, welcome. Rajendra said, pleasant good evening, Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy, blessings. Zena Smith, welcome. Pleasant good evening, Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy, and everyone else locked on. Marilyn, welcome. Hi, guys. Hi to you, Marilyn. Jenny C. Paul, good evening, all. Good evening to you, Jenny.
I have
Prime
Batos
Huh?
I have Batos at 4:13.
Good night, everyone. Enjoy the program, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Prime. So Batos was before all right, Batos was before Bolsang. Bolsang was 4:49. I don't know.
Nah, somebody else before Bolsang.
Who is that? Somebody rigged the chat.
4:31 we had In Avant, that's
Angie?
the Angie from Toronto.
Yeah. Okay. Tara Brandon, good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Bless.
Monica at 434.
Okay.
Monica Ramki soon.
Mala Sukai, bless good evening to you all. May Almighty God shower his blessing, mercy, grace, and blessings upon you all. Thank you, Monica. I mean,
Then
Mala. Tara
Volsang
Brandon,
at
welcome.
449.
Huh?
Then Volsang at 449.
Okay, good, good. All right. Angela Darius, welcome. Good evening, village blessings to all. Good evening to you, Angela. Angie Joseph, a pleasant good evening to Warshik and Uncle Tommy and all in the village. Stay safe and blessed. Thank you, Angie. Angie says, remember, life is full of fake people. Trust no one and believe in God. Full 100.
Yep.
Hope some of you all try and follow some of the programs on 91.9. The replays are there to follow. Okay. All right. Rajendra Maharaj, blessing good evening, Azina. John Bujam, good evening to you. Just cool. Good night. Good night, Wall Street. Tommy, Sang, BT, Jerry, Tara. Good night to you.
91.9 is the boss.
91.1 though. Did I say 91.9?
That's what you said.
91.1. My bad. That is Talk City.
Yeah, let me say good evening to the boss because I wound up calling him accidentally on Saturday night.
And you pick up the phone?
Yeah.
Hey,
He
that's
was
a good.
he was on his way back from Borrow Day.
Oh, all right.
He
Brody was
asked,
up. Huh?
he asked me how you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, you know we good.
And I told him you're doing your best.
Correct is right. Susan Lalchan, good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tom. Hope you all had an awesome day today. Yeah, my day was awesome, man. Anthony Ford without the E, welcome. Elsie Lacan, good evening. All looking on as always. God bless. Thank you, Elsie. He had something in Borrowdale too, didn't he?
His brother.
Oh, it's his brother. His brother.
Nigel Naya.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a great tune. I love it. Thank you very much, Anthony. Monica Ramki soon. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle and all the chatters, callers, and listeners. Yeah. Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Blessed evening, Pro, Uncle T, and all villagers. Hope you guys had yourself a tremendously blessed and productive day, filled with all of God's choicest blessings. Thank you, Mr. Intellectual. Prasad Ramnath, good afternoon to you. Dr. Shama, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Dr. Shama Maharaj. Good evening to you, Doc.
Dr. Shayama.
Doc, you got to give me a call sometime. You know. Just cool. Well, she could cook corned beef pillau.
Tell him you don't deal with the beef.
I don't deal with the beef. You know, I do touch that boy. You know, when I was growing up in Snake Valley, they used to have signs on the lamppost say wanted dead or alive, Mr. Cow. Mr. Pig, no Mr. Pig, yeah. Dead or alive. Wall Street, I'm a cook, I clean. As I'm a cook, I clean. That's not the Anthony, when you cook, do you cook clean? Does the stove be clean? Clean. Just school say bun does taste good. How bun go taste good? Monica Ramkissoon says, as I cook, I clean and pots don't overflow. Yeah, my pot don't overflow either. What? Some groceries sell bun? That's not true, Tommy. Bun. No bun. but a little in the pies. No, I could understand the pies. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That just tastes good with the pies. Judy Ali, thank you. May God bless this program to enrich TNT. Thank you, thank you, Judy Ali. Eugenia Pandit, welcome. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all our village family. Hope everyone's having a splendid first evening. Thank you. Ms. Santa Cruz said, depending on what you are cooking, the stove will be a mess, especially soup. But I clean after this. I clean after. Ms. Santa Cruz, if I cook in soup, you still know, well, I don't cook soup. Let me not say that. I don't cook soup. I don't cook soup. Yeah, the stove is being a mess. All right, now, Batos. Tommy corrected. Complaining, he said he was there before Vol. All right, Tommy corrected, you know. I mean, Peter Sammy boy from East Orange. Good evening, Warshik. Uncle Thomas always looking on, locked and loaded with a cup of coffee, boy. I hope that is decaf, boy. Urena say, Pelau without bun and Pelau. What kind of madness is that, Tommy? Eh? If you make a Pelau, it has to have bun? I don't know about that.
You could get a slight burn.
No, well then you're not doing it right. If you get
You have the stove low.
You have to have the stove low, right?
When the bulk of the water dry down.
Yeah. You know, some people just drain the water and some people just dry down the water. I remember, like when they was cooking rice by itself, they used to drain the water.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Once upon a time.
They don't do that again?
People don't do that no more.
Okay. Because to me, if you're draining the water, you're throwing out all the nutrients.
True.
Julie Ali said, hey, wash it and told me. Just cool saying Asia, they eat anything that moves. Be careful with that. For some say, battles if they give you lower, take it quietly. Yeah. Monty Steele, pleasant welcome to you. Good evening, good night, everyone in WZYE TV. Home viewing. Hello to the host, Mr. Lemon Wall Street Nesbitt. What am I coming by my official name, boy? Eugenia Pundit, Professor Wall Street. When I was cooking, my stove must be very clean at all times and absolutely no bun. Eugenia, correct is right. That's the way you cook. And Evans bumped again. Oh well, good evening to Professor Walsh. You can tell in all villagers. Battles was first. Now Battles was first? He wasn't first.
You were second after Baju.
Yeah, you second. Miss Santa Cruz said today I made meat pilau, no bun, because I usually turn off the stove with some moisture and a bit grainy. Cover the pot when I'm ready. It's perfect. Just fluff. Yeah. That's how I just do it, you know. Man, when I finish, Tommy. Dr. Sharma says, always enjoy your program. Wish you continued success. Thank you very much. Yeah. Although me ain't getting on nobody cooking, eh? Although don't think I'm getting on people cooking, but if you're cooking and you have plenty bun, something wrong. Anthony say wet palau is the best, Anna. What I mean? You ain't let it dry down a lot?
Apparently not.
Huh?
Apparently don't let it dry.
Yeah. Top of the evening. Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Top of the evening, Professor. Good tea and all the eagles. Where's Mr. Intellectual?
Last evening, Pro.
Yeah,
Uncle T and all villagers.
Same to you.
I never see a man cook yet, you know.
Where me, man?
I see the fires cook food.
Yeah.
The day I see a man cooking food, right? I changed my name.
Somebody other man doesn't do. Somebody had to manage it though.
You see why we call you Mr. Intellectual? Yeah, that's a good one.
When I was in my early days, I went plenty people, you know. Money, you know. Yeah. Yeah, with them kind of thing. When I hear the boss and all kind, I say, so you just cook, right? Well, since you just cook, let me see how you just cook, nah. You bring a whole set of thing. I say, I bet in you, I have 500 that you could never cook, and they start to carry on and all kind of thing. When they prepare everything, I say, how you going to cook that now? You are going to like the stove. And do what? Put the pot up on top there. I said, no, you can't do that. You have to cook it. You said you just cook food. Let me see how you're hotting up that.
Oh, God. That's a good one.
Again, English is a funny kind of language too, right? So
Correct is right.
Careful how we use it.
Yeah.
And as we're talking about language, it have a fella come out on the news today and talk a kind of thing about the population holding the PNM to a higher standard than the UNC.
Yeah.
The first thing that comes to mind, why they don't drop the H out of the name, you know? Yeah. They're supposed to drop the H out of the name. When he started to talk that kind of talk. Anyhow, I leave it up to the intellectuals to figure it out. Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Intellectual. Thanks for the call. Yeah. Tommy, he show one on there, boy. You have an idea? You had to leave the H out of his name.
I had to think about it.
Yeah, I had to think about it too. Interesting. Say, blessed night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all the lovely people in the chat. Blessed night to you as well, Indra. Just cool. Say, when at Tobago Ferries I worked, and a girl from Tobago was talking about dishes. She boasted that she could cook any dish. So I asked her if she could cook Pyrex. She replied, "You're mad, I could cook that." Okay. She could cook anything. All right. Just Georgia, welcome. Good evening, guys. While you're debating about the senator, they should send them to the privilege committee. They did or not? Just could want to know if you wonder if Reed could cook. When she come, we go ask she. We go ask. Patricia Hutchinson, welcome. Blessed evening to Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy and all the villagers in the village. Have a wonderful and peaceful evening. Welcome to you, Patricia. And if you ain't easy, take the H out of hunt, and if you put oh God, Monica, oh God. George Ramdin, welcome. Good night to Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Blessings, brothers. Yeah.
Same to you, George.
Yeah. But folks, we're gonna go for a break, and when we come back, the audacity, Tommy, the audacity of this person to even let these words come out of their mouth shows you what this person is really all about. Folks, they can stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Joshua says, Wall Street, they ask if you just eat your hand or a spoon. And say you just eat with your mouth. They ask if you just eat. Okay, ask if you just eat with a spoon, your hands or a spoon. The answer is just eat with your mouth. Okay. Just eat with your mouth. Okay, Joshua. All right. Folks, take and stay. We'll be right back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509, And please share the live. We thank you.
Stick and stay. Right.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. B&M dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP. No more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy. Two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as. Six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. B&M dead. Tell them Munilal say B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. B&M dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all this. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochen workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say B&M dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say B&M dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
And of course, we're back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, share the live, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
And let me say a special welcome to Angelina Ramcharan, Tony Barashi, Kurt J. Gordon, Prime Rambaran, Wendell Seals, Rajendra Maharaj, and Azina Smith. Let me say welcome to you guys. So Tommy.
Yes, sir.
I was trying not to get upset today.
No, don't get upset.
And when I heard what Penelope Week-Beckles had to say, you remember when that fellow was commissioner of police, that fellow fall off the chair and died? Remember that?
Yes.
They say that, right? Yeah. Tommy almost fall off my chair, I ain't gonna lie.
One in Arima.
Yes. And of course, she from Arima too. You understand? When I heard this, Tommy, I think even you will be shocked. And many of you out there will be shocked and amazed. And that is why, Tommy, as the days go by, Penny is proven to be getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And they have put the PNM in the political cemetery with no return. Even if they open the gate, Tommy, no return. But I want you all to listen to Penny Week-Beckles. Take a listen to this. This was shocking at its best. Listen to this.
The fact is that this UNC government has made history over
overseeing one of the darkest days in the history which saw the unprecedented brutal murder of a police officer in a police station.
Tommy. She for real, Tommy?
Just bumping she gum.
Yeah, but Tommy, these things doesn't put her in it. It's easy for people to go back to the past and see that Penny don't know what she's talking. It looked like somebody could see that script to read. I don't know. It looked like somebody could see that script to read.
Apparently that used to work.
Giving she the script?
It used to work, but not anymore. The voters aren't that naive and dotish to just believe any old rhetoric.
So, folks, I want you all to listen to this again. Listen to Penelope.
Propaganda.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, but Tommy, let them continue with the propaganda, so we could get things to call them out.
Yeah. That will keep them where they need to be, right in their position.
Correct is right. So, folks, listen to this. Listen.
The fact is that this UNC government has made history, overseeing one of the darkest days in the history which saw the unprecedented brutal murder of a police officer in a police station.
Flashback.
I trying to come up. Come on, let's figure out. We gotta go. We gotta start moving. Can't everything all right with you? No. Any items break? Your leg, all right. Fine. Anything happen to you? No. Fine? No way. Can't. Anything happen to you? Yusuf, anything happen to you? Yeah, boy. What happened?
The darkest days.
Tommy, I ain't gonna lie, to be honest with you, Tommy, that real hurt me, boy. For that woman to stand up there and make that statement, boy. All the show that is not AI, boy. For me, I feel like it's AI, you know. Tommy, something wrong with that lady, boy.
A lot wrong. Not one thing. Not one thing. A lot of things.
Wrong with she?
A lot of things wrong.
Oh, not one thing. A lot of things.
Correct.
How you could even stand there, Tommy, and know that these fellas died in a pipe, and you was in that government, and you will come here today and stand up and try to make that analogy, Tommy? Really, boy?
Well, they had to try something, but it ain't working. It ain't working here tonight.
Tommy, I hear you, you know. I hear you had to try something, But Nadira, welcome. But Tommy, at least try something that
makes sense.
Here we go. Makes sense. Try something that makes sense. You understand?
Well, propaganda has made sense in the past. For them, they think that it's going to continue to work.
Oh my God. It's crazy. Anthony says every time Penny open her mouth, she put both feet in her mouth, and that woman is the worst. Tommy, people didn't know Penny was this bad. Penny is horrible. The more she speaks, the weaker it shows. She ain't going after them people in the party who are undermining her every single second. They're undermining our left, right, and center. Yeah? But this is where you go come out with. George Ramdeen said Penny accused the UNC of overseeing the murder of a policewoman. Man, this is crazy, boy. And Harold, you are correct, you know. You're absolutely correct. Penny have no leadership qualities. Tommy is 100% correct.
Yep.
No leadership qualities. Well, Monica Rankison, what is that called? Foot and mouth disease? What is foot and mouth disease?
What you do? Every time you open your mouth, you put your foot in.
Okay. So Penny had that.
Apparently.
Yeah, she had that. Tommy, Angelina, welcome. I shocked and amazed that she would go there, Tommy.
It's when you're drunk,
Why
then you grab
would you even
straws,
go there, Tommy?
When you're drunk, then it's anything you grab at,
Correct. All right. Okay, all right. Okay, I understand now. So she grabbing at anything.
Yeah.
Azad Hussain, welcome. Man, let me take this voice note. Boy. Let me play this. Let's see a voice note coming here. Sad. Okay, here it is.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. Useless, wasteless, zero, weak belly Penny has no shame to talk about the darkest days are under the UNC because a police station was invaded and somebody got killed. No, first I want to ask, this one hurting you because she related to Wendell Eversley, and Wendell Eversley doing the PNM dirty work for them. I don't know why asking. I asking. But I want to remind Penny, when the 4 men were deliberately left in a pipe to die, what was that? Those were bright days. Was it a bright day when 22 babies died in NICU under the PNM? And Rowley, the old saying, everybody brush it off, including you. Right? What about when the 4 siblings were killed in their beds in Sangre Grande? 4 children. And we mustn't forget the child in Laventille that was going to school and was pulled out of the taxi and killed along with the driver. Penny, you know what? By you saying that the darkest days, it really, really proved that you were deaf, dumb, and blind and sleeping on the job for 9.728 years. Lady, you have no shame. No shame whatsoever. But we waiting, we waiting. Because you are getting on as though things were hunky-dory under the PNM. It was the worst killing under the PNM. Right? And you coming to talk about darkest days? Because you have nothing else to talk about. And I want to go, before I leave, I want to tell her, the darkest days is when you turn a blind eye. You play deaf, dumb, and blind to what Faris and John Bates did. What Bates Motel did. And up to now, you are so afraid of Faris that you refuse to remove him. But the Privileges Committee will deal with him. Thanks a lot, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, and have a good night.
Thank you. I don't know. Mr. Atlanta, how are you going? That is so shocking. Financial Guru, welcome.
Professor Olsit, I just want to call in quickly. I saw your good night, Uncle Tommy, Professor Olsit, and everyone.
Good
you
night,
know,
sir.
the PNM is so pathetic. They're pathetic beyond reason. Professor, you remember, I want to ask Miss Penny. Do you remember Mr. Nigel Jones, Miss Penny Commission? I mean, a Penny Commission. It's a long day. I keep calling she Penny Commission. Penny Beckles. Do you remember one Nigel Jones, Miss Penny Beckles, opposition leader? Professor Walsh, do you know who's Nigel Jones, sir?
Nah.
Uncle Tommy, you ever heard the name Nigel Jones?
Heard the name, but it lose me as to where.
See, darkest day. So let me give you the darkest day. Nigel Jones, age 38, died on a Faizabad taxi stand. He was a prisons officer.
Okay.
Standing at the Superior Faizabad taxi stand on a Monday afternoon in front of his 4-year-old daughter in December 2021 was killed waiting for a taxi. Do you remember that now?
Yeah, I remember that.
So now, I want to tell Miss Penny and the PNM and Fitzgerald Field, Gerald Hanks, and the bicycle man, you know, who speaks eloquently, and the one who, the Brigadier General who take people money up here, take the man property up here in New York, and they had to transfer him to Venezuela as High Commissioner. Over 5,000 people died under your watch with the Doctor of Rocks. Not only that, they're talking about the Eversley girl. I'm sorry to hear about that, but the fact is, it was the PNM administration under Phil Gerald Hines that removed the municipal police from under the TTPS and put it under the Rural Development or Ministry of Local Development. And it was under the PNM where there was no accountability for all the guns that was being stolen and rented out, and that's why you was seeing all these shell casings and you couldn't explain it. So Miss Beckles, please deal with, according to Miss Santa Cruz, deal with the reality, deal with Faris, deal with John Bates, because I am telling the PNM today, if Miss Beckles does not stand up and do the right thing like what Spike Lee said, they are going to go. So please spare us 5,000 murders, over 22,000 serious offenses under the 9.5 years under the PNM. So spare us the platitudes, Ms. Beckles. You are a very nice woman, but you're not fit for opposition if you're coming with this nonsense. The purpose of opposition is to be the alternative government. And according to Ms. Jolene John, at least another 20 years before PNM could even see the inside of Whitehall. Uncle Tommy, Professor shoot everyone, Nigel Jones, remember that, Miss Beckles, killed, and the police was following him, and they couldn't find the car up to now. Have a good night, Uncle Tommy. Have a good night, Professor Walsh. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, sir. Bye.
Thank you. You remind them. You will remind them. You remind you, Penny. We'll remind you. Yeah. Tommy, you know how bad it is when you have people coming out of the woodworks to call you weak? It had to be absolutely, positively bad, Tommy. Folks, don't shoot the messenger. Listen to the message. I could not believe this. Coming out of the woodworks to say how weak Penny is. I don't know what I want, Tommy. I don't know what to say, Tommy. I did
Say
not
nothing.
know. Eh?
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything? All right.
No, don't say anything.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Right? I want to say nothing. But the political leader of the movement for social justice stated that Penny should have acted sooner. Tommy, anyway, folks, take a listen. Take a listen. Let me listen.
Political leader of the movement for justice David Abdullah. PNM should have acted sooner on Senator. Political leader of the movement for justice David Abdullah says the opposition leader should have acted more decisively amid the controversy involving Senator Janelle John Bates.
Come here, hear what the man said? She should have acted decisively. Decisively.
Remember I said she dropped the ball every time?
It goes to one word. Weak. Weak.
Speaking on CNC3's The Morning Brew yesterday, Abdullah said the delay by People's National Movement leader Penelope Beckles in addressing the matter reflected a lack of accountability, particularly after John Bates admitted to what she described as a misjudgment. The issue centers on John Bates assisting former Health Minister Terrence D'Alsing with a statement submitted to the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, PAC, on which she served. Abdullah said once it became clear that John Bates had participated in preparing the statement for a witness appearing before a committee of which she was a member, action should have been immediate. This situation has dragged on for too long in terms of how the leader of the opposition has dealt with it, Abdullah said. He added that John Bates should have resigned right away or removed by Beckles. That misjudgment was a no-no. She should have resigned right away or offered a resignation right away, or the leader of the opposition should have removed her immediately, not just from being a member of the committee, but really removing her as a senator, he said. Abdullah said such a move would have reduced the prolonged back and forth that followed. He said, as an attorney with years of experience, John Bates should have understood her investigative role on the committee and avoided assisting a witness due to appear before it. Abdullah also raised questions about the involvement of Faris Al-Rawi, who he said helped D'Alsing prepare the statement. The question arises as to whether he explicitly knew, what Ms. John Bates was doing and, therefore, what his advice to her and or Mr. D'Alsing would have been in that circumstance. And those facts have to emerge and come out, Abdullah said. He added that while Al-Rawi has said he was acting as D'Alsing's attorney, further clarity is needed.
Tommy, you know, I have stated that Penny Beckles is like a platypus, a jellyfish, and an invertebrate. She has no spine, no stomach, and no belly. You understand? And, you know, let's take this call. Mr. Luca, welcome.
Hi. Good night, Uncle Tom, Professor. How are you going? Yeah.
Good.
You know, I find the PNM African, like they ain't learning nothing from since.
Turn on your computer or your TV.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what's it? Since slavery,
yeah,
I realized the PNM, I'm all based on the PNM African. Ain't learn nothing, you know. You know what I tell you, they ain't learn nothing? I just specialize in the PNM African. Because I tell you, last week or something, I tell you, Al-Rawi, they're not going to do, he's a multi-billionaire, you know. They will try to mash up that girl, but Al-Rawi, they can't touch Al-Rawi. He's a multi-billionaire in the party. They can't touch him. And Penny and the PNMites, I had to emphasize on the PNMites. You know why? It looked like modern day slavery. These Africans in the PNM, I have to say them. They slave. You know why they slave? They ain't learn nothing from since slavery. They ain't learn nothing. What's the sense of educating people to come to this level? Because when you watch Penny, they have she under pressure. I ain't feeling sorry for she. You know why I ain't feeling sorry for she? Because she's something worse than Rowley. And they have the PNM on that African under pressure. Al-Rawi ain't going away. All he talking all the money, he never get your people nothing. He ain't doing nothing. All he doing is just bleeding the PNM. Short young, they bleeding. And the PNM African have a real problem. I want them to hear that because you know why? When they out to jump out to talk all kind of foolishness, they still in bondage and slavery in the PNM, especially the African. You ain't see they are penny like a big slave. Have a good night, fellas.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, present greetings to all.
Same to you.
I listened to the show, and the center of discussion is the PNM and the failure. And now it is much more glaring having the opposition leader that we do have.
Yes.
But you know, when the election result came out last year, and it hit me that we have a female prime minister, a woman opposition leader, and a woman president.
Yes.
I felt that maybe now we see in a point in time where the mothers will turn this nation around from all the hardships that we endured under the PNM since they have been there and the wastage. But you know very well that if them fellas just spend the money the way they're supposed to spend it, we can be living like kings, all of us.
Absolutely.
Right? But we have all the downsides. I from my house, like every night a truck passing there, I expect it to turn over. And this has been so for years now. Right? Simple things, I remember when this fella was the Minister of Works, Sadiq Baksh. That guy just used a little common sense and do small things that alleviated big problems. Like, he turned the Beetham Highway into a 3-lane just by adding a shoulder. Right? He free up the speed, the base between the Kirkland's roundabout and the Eastern Main Road. I don't even know where Kirkland's roundabout.
Yes.
But all these little things and small things, look right now, you have a severe problem with traffic leaving the bypass in Samando to enter the highway. And all it will take is for somebody to come there and cut off a piece of concrete and make the piece going into from the bypass into the highway a dual carriageway. Right? Just cut off a piece of concrete. All simple things to make life easier. Right? I mean, look, we have Trinidadians, most of us, many of us like to go and fish. Right? You know what? We have a jetty in no part of this country where you men could go out there and spend a little time, throw a line, catch a thing, spend a little time with their brothers. Small things, brother, to make this place a nicer place and a more positive. Look at the crime rate there, right? I mean, young fellas, nice, up and coming. I know it have a part around saying over East River that I don't know. I have been to every nook and cranny, and I have lived and walked among these people. And these are ordinary people who just want a better life, right? Yeah. And who has been the downfall? The government that they put in power. Right? There was a time when I used to go by Fort George. I'm sorry, not Fort Picton. On Lavanti Road Day. And I will go up there and I have some paperwork to do. I will sit down, pull up by the fort, eat my lunch or eat my little snack, write up a paperwork. I might even rock back and take a little dose. The grass wind down. And I'm comfortable and I'm safe. No, Brez, I ain't want to go there in my dreams. This is I'm saying that not to put down the place, brother, but to show you what has been done to places like that. I mean, John carry a bad name, but you know what? I know people who come out from John who work hard and to build themselves and build a children life. There was a brother who I knew from John, and he and I used to sit down and talk, and I used to give him whatever advice I could give him to direct the children in terms of their education in order for them to end up in the university. Right? These are the things we need to do to raise the bar of our people. But no, everybody just fighting the stupid, narrow. Everybody will have all the money in the world. Everybody want to have money. And you know what? All the money that everybody have is only a little $30 or $40 million for even come. You have zillions of dollars. And you could eat your steak and my dal and rice and karaili. I think my dal and rice and karaili might have more food value than it. Only thing we had to import every damn thing. Right? Everything. You eat it from dal and rice and karaili. The only thing that you'll probably get there is the karaili. Everything else for that meal coming from a raw. If this war in the Middle East take a bad turn, that man will starve and turn on him. Because you got to start by
land the plane.
You know what I mean? So, you guys have a positive vibe and you're pushing us forward here. I'm glad for that.
Thank you.
I like to be part of positive thing. So, stay up, brothers, and keep the good works with me.
Don't be a stranger. Call back in the future.
Yeah, but sure. Anytime.
All righty.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Sit down.
Yeah, Mr. Ruka. Hello? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Tommy. You know, it is so sad that yes, people were saying that it's good that you have a prime minister as a female, and the first time you have an opposition leader as a female.
And a president as a female, all at the same time.
And a president, correct, all at the same time. You know, but so far, the 66 and 2/3 of them can't match up to the 33 and 1/3 of Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Let me repeat that. 66 and 2/3, that's Penny, and the president cannot match up to the 33 and 1/3 of Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, because it's three of them, right?
Right.
Tommy, it's not even close. It's not even close. Right? And every day that goes on, it shows you that Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is in a league of her own. No one is close. And it's just not in Trinidad and Tobago. She has gone global now in the Western Hemisphere. She has gone global. But take a listen to this report here. Take a listen to this one.
It appears as if the opposition leader is still contemplating whether or not to accept the resignation of Senator Janelle John Bates. On Friday, Penelope Beckles told CNC3 News it's still under active consideration and she has no set time frame to make a decision. And today, it appears the opposition leader is still yet to make a decision. CNC3 News reached out to senior party members who all said they have no clue what decision will be made and when it will be made. But what we do know for sure is both Senators John Bates and Faris Al-Rawi will be before the Committee of Privileges in the Senate. But what exactly is the Privileges Committee? Well, in its simplest terms, it's a disciplinary body of senators that investigates whether a senator breached parliamentary rules or acted in contempt of the House. According to the Senate standing orders, it consists of 5 members, a chairman, who in this case will be Senate President Wade Mark, and 4 other senators appointed by Mark, usually a mix of government, opposition, and independent senators. Now, don't expect to see this on the Parliament channel. These meetings are held in private. The committee has the power to send for people, papers, and records, which means it can summon witnesses and demand documents. But what actions can it take? A formal reprimand, suspension, or apology can be imposed on a senator for misconduct. Now, in rare, more serious cases, expulsion may be pursued through a complex constitutional process. It's important to note that after investigating, the committee produces a report stating whether a breach occurred and recommending what should happen next. This report is then laid in the Senate for the full body to vote on. To date, no senator has ever been expelled from the upper house by the Privileges Committee. Akash Samaru.
No audio. No audio.
Sorry about that. Are there going to be any consequences of our actions, Tommy? We keep talking about consequences of the action here. Are there going to be any consequences of her action?
None is forthcoming yet.
I mean, Tommy, I was listening to something today, and it was saying that people deserve a second chance, right? But you know what's sad? She had a senior counsel helping her. Alwari is a senior counsel?
Yep.
Let me take this call. Southwestern, welcome.
Abdullah, good night to you, Professor Uncle Tommy, Gordon Gagachana, Roderick, and the other Recruit.
Mr. Waffler.
Waffler, the muffler. Uncle Tommy, Professor, I'll be too young for this conversation, so I'll have it with you. You remember a fellow named Patrick Manning?
Yeah, I remember.
No, hey, you remember too, Uncle Professor? Yeah. You know that fellow called the Hat, right?
I remember called the Hat, yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Up to this day, call the Hat wife and call the Hat. They can't get a number for call the Hat. But Brian Manning, right? Come back in the second stint. After he had the first chance, the second chance, right? His son come now and go on in parliament, and they still can't find call the Hat.
Yeah.
Then, after you remember the fella called Darrell Smith?
Yeah, Minister of Sport, former Minister of Sports.
No wrongdoing. You remember Shamfa Kojo?
Yeah, from Tobago.
She went roaming, and she buy a bag and she do everything and she didn't know. Then you know, when Darrell Smith spend money in Tobago, he say that's still going back to the coffers because it's spent in a state enterprise. Right? Then you know all the course of a run with Malcolm Jones that crashed the Petrotrin board. Executive chairman up and Faris now went and withdraw the case. Then you know Arsenal Mittal, another fella named Faris Awari fight for Mittal, right, to go. And up to this day, the workers, they get a severance pay and the money is still there, $1.4 billion. Nobody answering them question, but Faris and them become the lords. Then he gone by Wilson Nelson, pervert the course of justice to prosecute Anand Ramlogan and Ramdeen. Up to now, no wrongdoing come about that. The sweetheart, the best of the best, is Camille Robinson Regis and the PNM Women's League. That make mischief, do all kind of wrongdoing, and yet still they find no wrongdoing. You remember a lady named Paula Mayweeks?
Correct.
First
right.
Excellency, the PNM put that woman and bring that office into distribute and shame. No wrongdoing under the PNM. You remember it had a list and a woman named Bliss.
Yep.
Yeah. They intercept that next woman again. Nothing come out of that.
Nothing.
Then it come up the road. They put the first female commissioner of police. Yeah, we're very proud. A woman have a status.
Yeah.
And for the young ladies to have a role model. The PNM bring Ms. Erla into distribute. No wrongdoing. The PNM apologize. Then it had a woman preaching in the party, preach the gospel according to the gospel, and then was appointed at the highest office at the land of the excellency office. And then she dropped her right name and using her name, which is incorrect today, up to this date. There's to know that she friends, family, and she well wishes tie with the PNM. No wrongdoing. Then you hear Patrick Manning's wife. I wonder if she was doing anything wrong by no conflict of a prime minister wife could be in the Senate. No wrongdoing. So you see, these fellas and them in the PNM, they don't really like women in top and in high places. They have no respect. no appreciation for women, the female, and even the supporters. So you're going the right way. And the nice thing about it, Penny have only 2 more years to hold on to the position. And you see, I will be cashing in on my money, actually. They say going away and Paris say going away. Them are wee boy and girl. So that's a good night.
Thank you, Mr. Southwestern. Thank you. Thank you. Let me play something for Patty. Patty, listen to this, right, Patty? Let me play something for you. Okay, I want to play something for Patty. Listen to this. Patty, you only like to talk, you know, like the raunchy mode. Listen to this, Patty. This is what we call, Patty, delivery. Listen to this.
Minister Paterath moves the Ministry of Public Utilities from a state of stagnation to a state of delivery. Real tangible results. On the May 1st, 2025, the authority, WZYE, had approximately 2,232 outstanding new services connection comprising of the following.
Hold up. Patty, please listen. Please listen carefully and call up Ganga Chana Jaijan Joseph, call up Mr. Waffler, and call up the Leaning Tower of Pisa and tell them in the village with Uncle Tommy on Wall Street, giving them facts, FACTS, not FAX. Yeah, listen, Patty, listen.
Minister Paterath moves the Ministry of Public Utilities from a state of stagnation to a state of delivery. Real tangible results. On the May 1st, 2025, the authority, WZYE, had approximately 2,232 outstanding new services connection comprising of the following. Northeast, 790. Northwest, 271. Central, 581. Southwest, 382. Southeast, 163. Tobago, 45. In September 2025, a decision was taken to begin a new service reduction exercise with work commencing October 2025. As of April 2026, the outstanding new services connection stands at a total of 328. From this, however, only 79 connections are actual outstanding, with 249 connections are non-workable, require customer action, i.e. legal issues, customer contact not existing, address cannot be found. Northeast 41, Northwest 35, Central 0, Southwest 0, Southeast 3, Tobago 0.
Patty, that is what you call delivery. That is what you call delivery, right? But folks, I have an issue here. You see the issue with no consequences to the PNM and the Parliament, Tommy? I don't like that. There must be consequences for the PNM in the Parliament. Because when Bridget Anna said George was in charge, she used to go after them, you know, give them time out. They was to leave the Parliament, all kind of thing, you know. And they continue to do these things, and there are no consequences for their actions. Take a listen to this.
Based on that visit, the ministry can confirm that the site is operational while also recognizing that further work is required.
Have a seat.
Mr. Speaker, I think we all clearly heard the utterance.
Yes, and yes, go ahead and do the right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I sincerely withdraw and apologize.
I think the entire national community heard that obscenity from the member for Aruka Lopino. That irresponsibility, Mr. Speaker. We have school children that is looking on from time to time.
And the withdraw, apologize, and give the members of the House and myself your solemn promise you will never repeat that again.
Mr. Speaker, I withdraw and I apologize.
Mr. Speaker, there's a way in which we do things in this House. The member has to take ownership of the obscenity that he uttered and apologize in a professional and dignified manner. That is
I think for the benefit of the members of the public and not to risk further audio offense to members of the public, we're not going to make him repeat it, but I think the members of the public would understand that he's sufficiently contrite. He's expressed his contrition sufficiently, except for the solemn promise never to repeat it. So, am I to take it you give us solemn pledge and promise never to
Yes,
repeat
Mr.
it?
Speaker.
Well, you could stand and say so.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
No, I want a pledge and a promise.
Mr. Speaker, this is getting too, I don't want to say ridiculous, Mr. Speaker. I withdraw and I apologize.
And you solemnly pledge and promise not to repeat
Speaker,
it?
come on.
All right, let's go. I'll answer the question.
You see, I don't like
Based on that.
I don't like that. Let me take this call. Mr. Ruka, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Professor. Good from where you're now saying, I myself was worried thinking about that because you know why? The Saddam Hussein say, yeah, nobody but that. So you got reported to the commissioner. But where's the powers? Because these things keep coming up. And when it had reached to the commissioner or police, how come all of a sudden it disappear in the atmosphere and the charges ain't coming through? So where you would say they were trying to find out that what is the purpose of this commissioner or police and thing when these kind of big matter, the small man can handle that. But that is for the commissioner and them to charge and let them make jail. Al-Wari and them had to make jail. With Bates, whoever, they had to make jail. That is when, if you don't do the PNM, that the PNM go fight to come back in power and they go keep doing the same thing. They had to jail them. And I feel that should supposed to go after the committee where they are to the commissioner police so that they could make jail or they had to come out of the parliament. You know what it is, they get rid of that woman and Al-Wari still there. If Al-Wari still there, it ain't making sense with all this thing where we know, because he go do the same thing over and over. Have a good night there.
Thank you. Good night. It isn't making no sense. I have a next one for Patty. Patty, look at next one. Take this one.
Minister Barry Patterath has officially launched a nationwide drain cleaning drive to protect our communities. Your UNC government is taking proactive, high-impact action to clear major watercourses and mitigate flooding before the rainy season hits. We aren't waiting for the clouds to gather. We are working across the country right now to ensure your homes and livelihoods are safe. Performance that matters.
Flood prevention in work, Patty. So you want to know, we gain you, We gain you. Get them.
Performance.
Tell me what I said, why? Get them. Get them. Yeah, performance. Get them performance. Oh, that will match. Get them performance.
Yeah.
That's where I get that from?
Correct.
That Marshall Montana, get them performance. Get them performance. Party, that's what we gain you. Get them performance. Yeah? I know Party, all you can't deal with it. All you can't deal with it, All you have to deal with it. Yeah? But Tommy, you see, I don't want to pick on the speaker. Right, Tommy? But I feel that more has to be done with respect to how the PNM does get away with things in the parliament. I just feel like they're getting away with too much. Am I wrong, Tommy? Tell me if I'm wrong or not.
No, you're not wrong. The attitude has to change.
Yeah, I just feel that. Let me see if I have a thing here with Bridget Anna-Said George. I think I had something here with Bridget Anna-Said George when she was misbehaving. Let me see if I have it here. Let me see here. Folks, give me 1 minute here. Bridget Anna-Said George. Where is that boy? Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Mr. Intellectual.
Bless evening, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless evening.
Yeah.
Pro and Uncle T again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day I told all you that this man, he feel like there's a classroom. You understand? And he want to teach people how they should behave and all this kind of thing. But he have no consequences with he. You understand? I don't understand what kind of speaker he is, you know. I feel he's not a speaker, he's just a talker. He don't know his role and his responsibility. He don't know how to deal with these people and them. If it was and he said George or one of them put them out long time, you know.
Long time.
Long time. It nothing like that. But again, it's only the PNM could cost any parliament and get away with it, you know. Stuart Young do it. This marvelous one, marvelous Marva or whatever his name is.
Yeah, marvelous Marva.
Right?
Yeah.
He could do it. It have a few of them that be doing it well in the corners and call him both. All of them.
Both.
Using it level. And nobody will tell them that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Well, let UNC do it. Everybody in our pro. This kind of thing had to stop. And that speaker, I feel he had to go back and learn how to manage that. This is not a schoolroom. It's not a classroom. There's people's business all they're dealing with. And if them can respect the chair, and the chair don't have no control over the opposition and the government benches, then he not supposed to be there. Get rid of him. At that time, I just enjoy the fact that he will come out and tell you like it is, that this is not how it's supposed to be and all this kind of thing. But after that, it have no consequences after that. What sense it make that you're teaching people and telling them that they going to have consequences, but it have none?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
You're wasting time there.
That ain't making sense.
Anyhow,
Yeah, man.
I leave in the day here, bro. Have a blessed evening.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. You too.
I mean, that's my thing. I just feel that we are at the point now, Tommy, that we can't continue to allow the PNM to do like if when they in the parliament, like they in charge, man. Using the standing orders, of course, right? But it's kind of sad because it seems like if they just get away with them, they get away with more than the UNC used to get away when they was in opposition. That's what I think. Yeah. That's my thinking. Let me go to the chat. Ms. Santa Cruz say Hanef and the DPP who's supposed to give the nod is PNM party group number 1. Gordon Gangachana, Jaijan Joseph say good evening, especially PR. Who's PR? Puerto Rico? PR is Puerto Rico, Tommy?
As far as I remember.
Yeah, I thought PR was Puerto Rico. Okay, maybe you're gonna let me know. Yeah, the deputy speaker will have dealt with him. Solemn promise never to do it again is sheet. What the hell? He's a blasted child. Deal with him like, yeah, deal with them, man. Get him time out, man. Let him sit on the bench. Let him sit on the bench. Nothing. No. We can't go on that way. We cannot. You know, John Boudjam says PNM is not good for Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, that's an understatement, John. Mukesh said the speaker too soft. Right? If it was a UNC custom parliament, and I said with a tell, yeah. No joking, no, Tommy. But Tommy, what does the PNM have to do in the parliament in order for somebody to have to take a 45 minutes outside? What do they have to do?
Good question.
What does the PNM have to do in the parliament as an opposition in order for the speaker to say, you take a 45 minutes timeout? What? Inquiring minds want to know. Folks, they can stay. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. We're going to go for a quick break. Don't forget, when you join us, do your WZYE Civic Duty. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And please share the live. We thank you.
And Beulah, I look for Wayne's third speech. I Google it. I can't find it at all. Send me the link if you have it. So send me the link if you have it, Beulah, all right? Because I look for it, and I haven't been able to find it. Stick and stay, folks. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're tuned to WZYE. You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide. Divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
PNM propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Laventille Bar, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for set things right. All the people on the track, the callers, the viewers. Whole night we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Nah, late. From Laventille Hills to Jersey Streets, you rise. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station with the real ones tune in. Bubble heads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, they get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers locking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda done, you hear the song. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Laventille Bar, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, them frauds attack. Them bubbleheads are shit. Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From love and kill to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Call us bust the line, chapters bust the pole. We're ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regular. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter, Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin breed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers, all night. We originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago.
Of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, on the video, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. We thank you.
Let me say welcome to Anderson Wilson and all those on the BTM there. Special wall out to you guys on the BTM. The next thing I Trinidad, I gotta go down to the BTM. Yeah, I gotta make a little trip on the BTM. Yeah. So Tommy, yeah, I'm gonna say welcome to Albert Montano. Albert Montano says, I will not put down the Speaker of the House. The UNC government will never step low because people who understand what is happening now know that the PNM is destroying the party. I don't think we're putting down the Speaker, Albert. But it just seemed that there is a lot happening, and I think it could be a little more forceful. That's all we are saying. It seemed like the PNM is getting away with a lot of the things that they're doing in the parliament. Right? And, there's something called SAGE, right, Tommy? SAGE. Right? And they also have it like in soccer for the little kids and them and for the parents. It means set a good example. SAGE, SAGE, set a good example. And I think that's all people are asking the Speaker to do. Set a good example. Right? Because not until you set an example, right, people go understand that there are some consequences. We keep talking about consequences of your actions. Tommy, there's a great possibility that Bates and Alwari may not go anywhere.
That'd be sad.
And here's the quandary, Tommy. You see, if you get rid of Bates, you have to get rid of Faris Alwari. They are now the PNM twin. You cannot get rid of Bates and leave Faris Alwari. You cannot. So it appears that what Penny Week Beckles is doing is basically buying time, and people go forget about this. So Tommy, do you think she could get rid of Bates and not get rid of Faris Awari?
Nothing surprises me. It's not the right thing to do. They both got to go, or should be going.
Yeah, I think as Penny continues to be weak, Monica Ramke soon said she heard Bates already get back she job. Which one? The senator? She resigned as senator, but the So what's the latest news on the latest on Bates? No new news, Tommy?
Nothing new. Penny didn't make any decision yet.
But anyway, there was news about the mid-year budget review because, of course, you know the unions, TUTA and the nurses union, they acting up, right? They want money. When the PNM was in power, they were silent. But all of a sudden, they get the mojo, Tommy. They find the mojo. They find it. Take a listen.
Finance Minister Dave Tanku says a proposed date for the mid-year budget review will be shared after consultations with the Prime Minister. And even before the presentation, the government is promising bombshell revelations.
In that debate, we will tell you what they did to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Whose friend, whose family, whose financier, who outside man, who outside woman was receiving the largest of the state.
But beyond the political rhetoric, there are growing concerns about the economic reality facing citizens. Former minister in the Ministry of Finance.
Tommy, you see how the fourth estate switched this way?
Yep.
You see? Quickly, you know. It went from A to Z. Quickly. In short space of time.
Short order.
Mariano Brown urged citizens to temper their expectations.
How come, Tommy, you know, it's interesting, right? He was never Minister of Finance, you know.
He was in the ministry.
You know who was his boss?
Yeah, Karen.
You know who was his boss? Karen Nunes Teixeira, yes. How come the fourth estate ain't going to get her opinion? But they're going to get his opinion. Tommy, tell me how that making sense. You was never Minister of Finance, right? Never. I mean, there must be a reason why. She was Minister of Finance, but you're not going to get her opinion. You're going to get a junior opinion. All they realize what's going on. The fourth estate. Tommy, thank you so much for coining them the fourth estate. Let's continue to listen.
He reminds that the 2025 budget was based on an oil price of US $73 per barrel, while actual prices were closer to US $60. And while the US-Israeli war involving US dollars, Brown warns that the benefits may not translate directly to consumers.
The likelihood is that inflation will get worse. The longer the impasse in the Middle East continues, the greater the impact in terms of government expenditure, and the greater the impact in terms of overall pricing.
The former minister notes there has been no meaningful shift away from dependence on the energy sector, though he acknowledges diversification could take at least a decade. Brown also lamented government's reluctance to introduce new taxes, alongside increased NIS contributions and recent wage agreements with public sector unions.
what we could expect is that there will be greater expenditure, not necessarily matched by an increase in revenue. So the likelihood is that the deficit should be a little larger.
While the broader outlook points to tighter finances, unions say the review.
We are expecting and hoping that the minister will definitely give us dates. Right now we have June or July, but we have nothing definite in terms of the implementation of the new rates of pay or precisely when they are back pay.
Street is also calling for continued progress toward pension benefits for daily paid workers, one of the few groups of state employees still without a pension plan. But another major union is drawing a harder line. Tutor is not prepared to demand any further leeway. President Ash insists payments must be made by the end of May. He adds that the mid-year review is the last resort. Last year, the mid-year budget review was presented on June 18th. Whether it brings relief or further strain, all eyes are now on the government's next move. Doris Polo, CNC3 News.
Why? All of a sudden, why them union and get a voice to me?
Yep.
Union and get a big voice now. All of a sudden. Why? Under the PNM, I think just cool, you're correct, you know. The PNM lacking political talent. I agree with that. Yeah, Tutor going to court. Yes, Mr. Intellectual is a brotherhood of wrongdoers. She's not weak. She's continuing the PNM agenda. A brotherhood of wrongdoers. So, folks, our party still there. Party have a next one for you. I have plenty for party, you know. Take this next one, party. Folks, things are getting done. Things are getting done. Look at next one, party. Take this.
Minister Nicholas Morris launched the Tapestry Initiative, a groundbreaking partnership between the National Trust and SCI-Arc to digitally document our cultural landmarks. We are immortalizing the exchange Soala and Shiv Mandar, ensuring our sacred history is preserved for future generations using world-class technology. Your UNC government is protecting the soul of our nation.
Let me replay that, folks. Listen to this, This is important, you know. Very, very important.
Minister Nicholas Morris launched the Tapestry Initiative, a groundbreaking partnership between the National Trust and SCI-Arc to digitally document our cultural landmarks. We are immortalizing the exchange Soala and Shiv Mandar, ensuring our sacred history is preserved for future generations using world-class technology. Your UNC government is protecting the soul of our nation.
Tommy, do you remember the Salvatore building?
Absolutely. It once was the flagship building in Port of Spain.
You know who mashed down that building like chili, baby?
The PNM.
You answering again, sure? Who mashed down that building, Tommy?
It's only one organization that have done it.
Correct is right. The PNM, our most historical building in the history of the country, the Salvatore building, was mashed down like chili, baby, by the PNM government. Tommy, that was at one point in time, that for years, that was the tallest building in Trinidad and Tobago.
True.
Tallest building. How could you ever mash down a building like that?
The only way you would destroy a building like that is if there was structural damage.
You think there was any structural damage to that?
I don't have the facts.
Well, let me tell you this, right? the building up in Chumaka, Clavantil, the propagandists of the PNM, the building at burned down, was saying that they have to demolish the building because they have problems with the structure. For me, them building and them is some of the best well-built building, boy. Well-built. You know what they do? You know what they do? You know what they did? They renovated that building up in Chumaka, Clavantil.
Because the structure was sound.
Structure was sound. But you see, little do you all know, I have some things that I know too. You know what they wanted to do with that building, Tommy? They wanted to put a hotel. And you know one of those parking lot with those deck parking lot?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they wanted to put there. I know that, eh? I know that. That is what they wanted to put there, Tommy. What it is now, a parking lot, right? It's basically a parking lot. How could you, secondly, the Workers' Bank building, excellent structure, Tommy. That was there for years, abandoned. That could have been the Laventil to Wall Street Empowerment Center today. But the evil, wicked, deceitful PNM don't want nothing for the black people, poor black people vote for them. They mash it down like chili, baby. That is the PNM modus operandi. Anytime you believe you want to move them people forward, the PNM gets scared because PNM consider them to be a voter bank. Don't try to educate them, you know, Tommy. We have to keep them in the sub-basement, keep them poor, keep them dependent on the PNM. You think when Penny Week Becker said they want to bring back CPEP, you know why they want to bring back CPEP, Tommy?
To firm up and show up the voter bank.
Correct is right.
But the only constant in life is change. So it could be 101 years. Change must come.
Yes, change must come. But you see, Tommy, what people have to understand is that under the PNM, change wasn't coming. Right? You wasn't getting change under the PNM. I mean, a lot of people was getting change in their pocket. Big people.
Yep.
Big people. Making the rich richer. The PNM really don't care about those poor black disadvantaged people. They really care about them people up in Navantil or them people in Mova. You could even go down to Library. PNM really, all the time the PNM, the only time the PNM care about them is when an election come around so they could pile them in maxis and let them take them to the polls so they could vote for them. That is it. How come all of a sudden in opposition, Tommy, PNM really care for people now? How come? You had 10 years to care. You couldn't care in 10 years. Only had 26.3% of black people living below the poverty line, going from 17.3% under Kamala Prasad successor to 26.3%, 52% increase. And all they care about them? All they really care about them? What would the Afrex in bank, Tommy? How about that? How about that? Why didn't that come to Trinidad? Why the former didn't allow that to come to Trinidad?
He made an excuse.
Yeah, or the locals wasn't going to pay taxes, right?
Right.
That is the excuse. What a poor excuse. Locals not going to pay taxes. You think them fellas are easy? That is the PNM. That is the PNM modus operandi. You know? All they want to do is to use them people as voter banks, and that is it. But somebody said something in Parliament, and he was so correct to me, right? But which one should I play first? I'm going to play this one first. How Faris Al-Rawi was exposed in the parliament. Listen to this, folks. I want to believe, Tommy, that the longer this thing take, Tommy, the more nothing is going to happen. I just want to believe that. And I think the opposition leader is trying to buy time.
Every single page, the majority of the edits are highlighted in blue. Why? Those were the edits being made by whom? Mr. Al-Rawi. Mr. Al-Rawi basically wrote the entire statement for Mr. Diyal Singh. The entire statement. In fact, I am told, based on the data, he inserted paragraph 2 to 18. 2 to 18.
Hear that? No consequences for your actions. No consequences, Tommy. They continue to do things and get away with it. Let me go to the chat. Do you have any voice note?
I didn't see any, but I check.
Western, welcome.
A pleasant good night again to everyone.
Yeah.
And Uncle Tommy.
Yes,
right?
sir.
You know what's going on, eh? You know, Marlene McDonald, Billa Community Center, and where she is right now, you know how many members it have up in the community center in heaven? But anyway, and nothing do. That's to show how the PNM does operate and the narrative. But what I want to say, Faris, our question to answer as the rural development local government minister, because the questionable contracts on them, and people who was in the the restaurant business, all sort of things, they answering that question, you know. So all these things is to move the narrative on the point that we're supposed to focus on. So I just want to ask Faris this question tonight. Faris, only the rental and you move a business, a state entity, from one building into your building in the Hills Avenue in San Fernando. Is it justified? Why does it didn't get the money to fix the building on them? Right? So now I want to jump on Marijuana Brown. Marijuana Brown make a statement. But what I want to ask you, Professor, Trinidad production, oil production in Trinidad and Tobago, in Trinidad, from Trinidad oil fields on land, right? Is over 55,000 barrels of crude oil. Jamaica have not one drip of crude oil yet, right? They purchase oil on the international market at international price, refine it in their refinery, and sell it and make a profit. You know, when I asked Mariana Brown on our program, then tell me as an economist, how they're making a profit, making money, and buying the same raw product and making profit. And we have the oil and we can't make a profit and we buying because we refinery capacity is more than their own, so we buy the shortfall. How we can make a profit? Them fellas and them. If you don't listen and people understand and listening in this country, they could get misled because the non-energy sector, the manufacturing sector, right? If they're listening to the budget when it's being read, don't tell you how much money is being come from the non-energy sector in this country. And now the non-energy sector is the budget, the percentage is over 45% of the budget. Look at the height, the manufacturers and them and the exporters and them, they are doing very well and robust. And the revenue is coming from them. The shortfall of the next 35% coming from the other end of the energy sector. And they move away from oil and they're going into the gas revenue. And gas is still a commodity that holds the market because under the PNM, they were hiding the true statistics and the revenue stream. But you see, when they want to mislead, right, and for their own personal gain, why it is they ask Colonel Enil as an ex-finance minister, what do you think about the economy? They will tell you. But you see, when they want to play smart with foolishness, Marijuana Brown come better than that as an economist, boy. Good night.
Thank you. Man, call him Marijuana Brown, yes? Oh, God. Southwestern, you're good, boy. You want to say Marijuana Brown. What is that? Government, and he said because the opposition can't do anything. But he's talking about 8 days a week, why he should be given 4 days a week for the next 4 years. Santa Claus, yet still worship PNM. I just open your eyes to how PNM has them. No, they ain't open their eyes. Yeah, they ain't open their eyes. But folks, the Nursing Association in the news big time, eh? Tell me they're in the news, but
Yep.
they're in the news big time. But they want their money now. They want their money now, but no. They gotta get their money. Folks, take a listen.
As nurses prepare to celebrate and be celebrated next week for Nurses Week, nursing students, nursing administrators, and past nurses are calling on the government to do one thing: recognize their value. The call for recognition comes as nurses continue their total nursing campaign, demanding a ratio of 1 nurse to 6 patients. The request was made on Monday morning as the Trinidad and Tobago National Nursing Association opened its exhibit at Nallis. A 92-year-old retired nurse is appealing to the government to be more aware of nurses' value.
But you should be cognizant of the fact that if we do not help the nurse to keep herself healthy, eat well, meet the needs of the family, how then, if you keep that nurse on a 2013 salary, how you expect him or her to be able to survive?
Last Friday, Health Minister Dr. Lakram Bodo rejected claims of staff shortages across public health facilities amidst the nurses' industrial action. Nurses are calling for an increase in salaries, which was last raised 10 years ago. TTNNA President Edie Stewart dismissed Dr. Bodo's claims.
Come out of his office at Queen's Park East and actually visit the units where patients are being served, and he would see for himself the tremendous strain that is currently being faced by healthcare workers, and in particular nursing and midwifery personnel.
Pilgrim lamented that since she became a nurse in 1992, there has been insufficient resources.
We've always had to struggle because there were never enough equipment. We've always had to work with lack of equipment, lack of supplies, lack of numbers. But the patient was the important one. So you had to, we coined the word improvise. We learned how to improvise, to use what was available in order to meet the needs of the client or patient.
Another call for nurses to be appreciated came from the National Administrator for Nursing Services, Sherma Alexander Campbell, who says nurses are the backbone of the health sector. Stewart says he hopes legislation to introduce nursing practitioners allowing nurses to diagnose and prescribe medication will be brought to Parliament. Something Registrar of the Nursing Council, Chris Cregwell, says has been in the making for the past 10 years. CNC3 News await a response from Leader of Government Business Barry Padarath on the matter. Jensen Lavend, CNC3 News.
Tommy, were they in existence the past 10 years? Were they in existence? Somebody says, when the PNM was in power, she never complained. Oh, God. Ninja Boy say, but the nurses eating well. Look. Oh, God. Kalai Batson here. Where were they the past 10 years? Angela Davio said, get them biscuit and make them happy. Yeah. Albert Montano said that ladies have P&M. Beulah said, tell P&M that. Beulah, we go play that thing on Sunday because I'll have to fix it. Interesting to for the last 50 years, the P&M kept the people of this country in bondage, especially their own supporters, as their living standard is absolutely deplorable. Full 100. Full 100. Beulah said, lady hush now. Look. Capitan, if that's how you feel, great is the Lord, and he's greatly to be praised. Albert Montano said the P&M party never lost so many votes like this last election, although our population has increased to 1.4 million, and P&M never got less than 300,000 votes since 1996. Yep. Okay. With P&M party gone, I think we gained too much performance, you know. Albert Montano said Keith Rory closed down the nurses college in El Dorado. Now the leader talking nurses shortage. Yeah. Look at next one party. Tell me why does run P&M party? Eh?
Me?
Yeah. Why does run she? Let me take this call. Mr. Ruka, welcome.
Yeah, boy. This idiotic Stuart fella, what they call him from the nurses. This woman, 90-something years. She know about or something? How we could get this woman at 90-something years to complain now, boy? This idiotic Stuart, something wrong, boy. Something wrong with that P&M, boy. 90-something years this woman is a nurse, and it's only now she complaining?
Yeah.
From nah, man. Not the P&M. Yeah, man, the P&M want to confuse this country, boy. I feeling so ashamed to see this woman 90-something years, where she was, where this old woman nurse was all the time. To only a year now, she coming to complain about pay the nurses and pay the nurses. Them are customer the biscuit a tin and thing. Let it go and ask Rowley. Have a good night, fellas.
Good night.
Is the thing who get them biscuit? Hey, Tony?
Yep.
Boy. Oh, look this one. Patty. Where Patty? She gone? Patty, take this one before you go. Don't go yet, Patty. Take this.
Delivering brighter, safer communities across Trinidad and Tobago. In just 1 year, a whopping 26,587 streetlights were repaired, while 2,068 defective lights on the highway grid were also restored. The Honorable Barry Paterath, Minister of Public Utilities, remains committed to improving public infrastructure and ensuring safer roads for all citizens.
No, Tommy. Oh, sorry, Patty left the room. She went. Oh, she coming back. Okay, look at it again.
Delivering brighter, safer communities across Trinidad and Tobago. In just 1 year, a whopping 26,587 streetlights were repaired, while 2,068 defective lights on the highway grid were also restored. The Honorable Barry Paterath, Minister of Public Utilities, remains committed to improving public infrastructure and ensuring safer roads for all citizens.
And Tommy, I saw next one, You know them floodlights they putting down, right? I saw they putting down some floodlights again in Cuba, right? Now, floodlights are very important, right? In that your activities can go on much later, you know, and help with safety.
True.
Right? It's in 1 year, Tommy. 1 year, you know. Tommy, 26,000, you know. Look.
Delivering brighter, safer communities across Trinidad and Tobago. In just 1 year, a whopping 26,587 streetlights were repaired, while 2,068 defective lights on the highway grid were also restored. The Honorable Barry Patterath, Minister of Public Utilities, remains committed to improving public infrastructure and ensuring safer roads for all citizens.
Get them performance. Get them performance. It's performance after performance. And we have these unions and them, right, who was silent for the past 10 years, Tommy. But all on a sudden, they have found their way. And they're coming out now. They're coming out, boy. But I like this one, though. I'm going to give you all this one, eh? Barry ain't easy, you know. Barry not easy. So this is Barry Patterath responding to Marvelous.
Supplemental question to the Minister. Minister, can you indicate what is the status of the funding allocation that was appropriated for the full completion of this project?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on taking office in April 28, 2025, the Ministry of Public Utilities was left with mounting debt. It was left with areas that were unaddressed, particularly in the area of water. And therefore, what we have had to do is take a look at reallocating some of what was initially appropriated, and therefore prioritize things that directly impacted people in their homes and people in their pockets. If the former minister was less concerned about contracts and contractors and more on the progress of projects that would benefit the everyday man, woman, and child, the Ministry of Public Utilities would have been in a better stead in terms of the allocations when he left office.
Member for Ruka Lopino.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, to the Minister, supplemental question. Minister, having regard to the fact that the former Ministry of Public Utilities under the PNM administration, out of care and concern to the people of Sangre Grande, appropriated finances for the full restoration of this project to service the people of Sangre Grande, can you say why your government has reallocated funding from this very important project for the people of Sangre Grande?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the answer to that is very simple. While the government remains committed to fulfilling this project, there are a number of things that impact people every single day of their lives. When they turn on their taps and they can't get water in Sangre Grande, they were more concerned about getting the water in their taps in Sangre Grande rather than visiting a heritage site, which, yes, we are committed to, but we were more focused on people delivery in terms of what was priority at this time.
Mr. Speaker, to the Minister of Public Utilities. Minister, can you indicate whether the reallocation of the funds for this very important post-office project was reallocated to water improvement projects? And if that is the case, what are those projects?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if the member files the appropriate question, I will answer those and list all the water projects throughout Trinidad and Tobago that we have used the various allocations that were not the priority of this administration at this time to be able to finance those projects where people will be able to get water in their taps and in their homes, Mr. Speaker. But if the member files the appropriate question, I'll be able to list all the projects for him.
Take that. Marvelous. Take that and cool it. Yeah. And Tommy, those are very important things, yeah?
Yep.
Water, boy. You remember? Hold on. Wait now. You remember, Tommy? What was that one? Or do you remember this one?
Water for all.
The PNM promised Trinidad likely to solve water problem by 1960. Trinidad Guardian, Friday, July 12, 1957. Guardian staff reporter. San Fernando, July 11th. Mr. D. Aitken, water engineer of the South Trinidad Chamber of Commerce, at their meeting here today said that government expectations concerning enough water to be produced by that time, he assured, production should be about 25 million gallons a day, adequate for the colony's needs, and 50 potential for increasing this to 34 million gallons, the latter being well on top of demand. He believed that full provision is needed, it should be kept that way. After tracing the history of Trinidad's waterworks, which began as far back as 1833, Mr. Aitken said that the presence of Major Nuns, first specialist water engineer for the island, proved to assist in the future development of water in Trinidad. He said that Major Nuns only remained in Trinidad for 3 years, from 1921, and his major contribution was not in starting new supplies to serve Sandy Grande, Princess Town, but in institutionalizing a system for the surveying of rivers in Trinidad. After that, it became possible for the first time to design large schemes which involved large capital outlay because of the information this made available. Mr. Aitken said after that the Quare scheme and other major water development projects became possible. He said that if present plans continued, Trinidad would likely solve its water problem by 1960.
Who was in power them time, Tommy?
From 56, it was the PNM.
Okay. Folks, put your closing comments in the chats and your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. But let me give you a little line here. Listen to this one here from Anna.
Well, last night, the proverbial real nails gun put all the nails in the coffin of the PNM. The PNM is now completely, totally dead and buried. If 2813 didn't do it, if 141 didn't do it, if 15-0 in Tobago didn't do it, if Shamfa winning the leader of the PNM in Tobago didn't do it, Penny Beckles in the PNM did it.
PNM now in the political cemetery, Tommy.
Yep.
So, Tommy, just so people know, Tommy, Sunday's Mother's Day, so our last day show will be on Thursday. Right? Sunday's Mother's Day, and I'm supposed to go and see on Mother's Day, we're supposed to go and see the new Michael Jackson movie. You hear that movie, Tommy?
Yeah.
I heard the first day it make like $40 million, you know. 40-something million. First day. So so on Sunday, we have to go and see that movie. Oh God. The Detroit Pistons beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, boy. 111-101.
What?
Yeah, boy. Detroit Pistons beat the Cavaliers, Tommy, boy. Wait.
Cavs get beat up.
Yeah, boy. That's kind of surprising. Anyway, folks, here's my closing quote, closing comment.
Today I rise in your name. I open my eyes to this day declaring that your power goes before me, and nothing can stop what you have already prepared for my life. Before anything else, I consecrate this day to you, because when you are in control, everything aligns, everything flows, and everything transforms. Thank you, Lord, for another opportunity to walk under your protection. May your presence go with me now and remain with me in every step I take. Illuminate my mind and actions on him. Lord, place your hand over everything I must face today. Bring clarity to what is confusing, direction to what I still don't know how to solve, and strength for everything I need to carry. Open doors aligned with your will and close the paths that are not meant for me. Remove from my day everything that tries to steal my peace. Clear away what does not edify. Take away what no longer belongs, and prepare the atmosphere so that your purpose is fulfilled in every detail. Let this day be marked by your presence, your direction, and your favor. Let me walk with confidence, remembering that you go before me, preparing everything. I place this day in your hands and declare that it will be guided by your wisdom. Thank you, God, because I know you remain with me from sunrise to sunset. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to go what I got. I like to stay what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
From Raven Liani. Imagine living life so carefully that there are no signs you lived at all. And this is in the vein of wisdom. Imagine living life so carefully that there are no signs you lived at all. Like I say every time, you, the man in the mirror, you must become the change that you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other on Thursday, God willing. Until then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome, and thank you.
Yeah. You know, it is always a blessing to be able to come here and do this show 4 days a week. You understand? And as people who don't live in Trinidad and Tobago, Tommy, you know, I mean, I my belief is that we are patriarchs of Trinidad and Tobago.
Absolutely.
We love our country very dearly, and we want the best for our country. It so happened that I believe the best party to run the country is the UNC.
This time it's the UNC.
So far in 1 year in office, it has proven to be correct, right? And just as the Prime Minister said, better and brighter days are coming.
Absolutely.
That's how we had to. That's how we had to look at it. You know, and there is a lot of people who a lot of people who go sideways. Let me put it that way. A lot of people who go sideways, Tommy, and will go on other program to say things about the party that they support, and thinking that if they go over there and talk about their party, that somehow something positive is going to come out of that. I don't know if something positive could come out of that, Tommy. Maybe I'm missing something. There's a possibility.
You see, people need to think. That's all. Just think.
But the thing about this, Tommy, is that Duran Rose, welcome. Duran Rose, welcome. Tommy, you ain't think that's easier said than done? That people need to think?
I think thinking again, I think people have to be taught most everything. Like you're taught how to talk and to walk. You have to be taught that also, how to think, how to apply yourself, how to become a critical thinker, how not to just learn and regurgitate what you learn, but put some critical analysis into things so that you could get the right outcomes.
But Tommy, just before we go for the break, as adults, Tommy, you know, I always talk about the book, Tommy, Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, right? You have to realize, Tommy, when you are being abused and you are being used for a purpose. You know something, Tommy, is interesting, eh? You know, that thing I play by T.D. Jakes.
Absolutely.
You have to, it's deep, you know, Tommy.
Very.
You know that,
a lot of
right?
people have issues with T.D. Jakes, but they have to not look at the messenger.
Correct.
And focus on the message.
And listen, and I do that. I know that the messenger could have flaws, just like all of us.
Because he's human.
So I tend to stay away from the messenger and focus on the message.
Absolutely.
You see, and that's just the way life is, you know, folks. If you keep looking at the messenger, you will miss the message.
That's right.
Right? So don't think about, and that's just the way life is, Tommy. If we keep looking at, you know, what was that saying again, boy? We keep looking at the door, all right, and there are 6 other doors, and we're only focusing on this one door all the time when there are 6 other doors waiting for us, but we focus on that one door. There are so many other doors we could actually take a chance and say, you know what, that door is not the right door. Let me try and focus on the other doors. You know, we're focusing on that one door. And, you know, and it's just, Jerome Rose says that PM Kamala was very strong in leading CARICOM, never agreed with Trinidad. Yeah, I mean, CARICOM is a waste of time. But folks, we're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And when we come back, we're going to come back with your quotes, your closing quotes. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Bona. The body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona, the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago Shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she no move, she no shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad, the Cesar, the Iron Lady Rain. Hey. Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamla the mountain, she no move, she no shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
And don't forget, folks, we'll be here on Thursday, and on Sunday, Mother's Day, we will not be having a new show on Mother's Day. I would like to give you all advance notice. Yeah? So let's go to the chat. Let me see if there's anything on WhatsApp. Tommy, one to your friend.
Which friend?
Miss Atlanta.
Miss Atlanta?
Yeah. She abandoned you, boy.
It looks that way, yeah?
Yeah. Miss Atlanta abandoned you, man. She say.
It wouldn't be the first time I've been abandoned. Probably wouldn't be the last time either.
Okay. I hear you. Michael Scottman says, just wish we had WZYE Village chat every day, but I know how things go. Yeah, Michael, boy. Huh. Mr. Intellectual say, hope you all had a blessed night until we meet on Thursday. Please, God with his blessing. Mr. Intellectual say, muzzle velocity is the only hope for the PNM propagandist who is bent on deceiving the country. Yeah, muzzle velocity, boy. Nadira says, love you, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Same here, Nadira.
Same here, Nadira.
Yeah, Nadira, boy. Ms. Santa Cruz says till Thursday, God willing, stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from hypocrites like he who go in the PNM propagandist and liar. Indra Singh says, blessings to all in the chat until Tuesday. Good night, folks. Ms. Santa Cruz closing comment. The greatest evil in the world will not be carried out by men with guns, but by men in suits sitting behind desks. C.S. Lewis. Correct is right. Azina Smith says, amen, thank you, Jesus. Michael Scotland says, good night to all the village chat, Professor Warshik and Tommy WZYE. Angie says, good night, villagers. Blessings to all until we meet again on Thursday. Rest well. Virginia says, the evil PNM was never about advancement of people and country. The Constitution was changed in 1976 to make the rich more rich. Michael Scotland said, if we let the PNM back in government, they will destroy all the gains UNC started. They will destroy it in 6 months. Santa Cruz said, and Angie till Thursday, God willing, stay blessed. Nadira says, good night to the entire village family. Be safe. Monica Ramki soon said, Angie, good night. Sleep well, get well. And I just wanted to read this from the doc here. Doc Sharma says, as a proud Trinidadian living outside of Trinidad, I'm appalled that race is still playing such a big part in the politics of the island.
True.
Yeah. Michael Scotland said, Warshik, you have to make up for that on Saturday. Okay. All right, Scotland. All right. Carlisle Batson says, a pleasant good night to all. Never give up, keep hope alive, and always remember, God is in control. Yeah. So there you have it, folks. All right, look, this fella just sent a voice now.
Good night, each and everyone. Still there's work to be done because the country is in a mess. People are dying.
I can't take that. I'm sorry.
They just start dying.
Huh?
They just start dying.
Yeah, the country in a mess.
It just occurred overnight.
Yeah, the country in a mess. The country in a mess. That's what you send it for. Country in a mess. Look, Tommy, let me get out of here because, you know, man, look.
Stop, Gordon.
It's people like that. It's people like that who have us where we are today.
Just drink your rum and get on my face.
We are out of here. We see you on Thursday, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Tommy, you want to hear what you have to say? Let me hear what you have to say.
Oh, Lord.
Someone saying, hold on. So a mother, son gone, a mother, daughter gone, a father.
All right. Folks, we are out there. We see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The world right in the airwaves, shining bright and